Good evening and greetings, dear friends, my loyal, dear audience. My name, as you will probably know, is Sir Ronald Wolfish, famous Shakespearean actor of enormous renown. From Birch Crescent, Tividale, Dudley, chief thespian for many years with the Tividale Tiddlers Repertory Players, 1920 to 1962, now deceased. Many audiences still talk of my outstanding bottom and my tender Coriolanus. Tonight, dear ones, I will perform the famous monologue, The Night I Appeared as Macbeth, written by William Hargreaves in 1922, performed by Billy Mason, and later by my dear friend, my close friend Roy Hudd, with a few additional words by Tom Lehrer. If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. 'Twas through a YMCA concert I craved a desire for the stage, and in Flanders one night I was asked to recite. Gadzooks, I was quickly the rage. They said I was better than Irving and gave me some biscuits and tea. I know it's not equity wages, but that was the usual fee. Home I came, I bought a dress, appeared in the theatre, and by golly, what a success. I acted so tragic. The house rose like magic. The audience cried out, "You're sublime!" And they made me a present of Mornington Crescent. They threw it one brick at a time. One man threw a fender, which caught me a bender. I hoisted a white flag and tried to surrender. They jeered me, they steered me, and half of them stoned me to death. They threw nuts and sultanas, fried eggs and bananas, the night I appeared as Macbeth. The play was ascribed to Bill Shakespeare, but to me it lacked both polish and tone. So I put in some bits from Sweet Errol Flynn, Harold Lloyd, and one or two bits of my own. Still, the director decided the play was too long, so he forced me to cut out my tap dance and song. Poor old Binky. Poor old Johnny. The advertised time for the curtain was printed as 8 in the sheet, but the hall-keeper, he having mislaid the key, well, we played the first act in the street. Then somebody called for the author. "He's dead," said the flute player's wife. That news left the audience dumbfounded and gave me the shock of my life. Shakespeare? Dead? Poor old Billy? No way. I never even knew he was ill. I acted so tragic the house rose like magic. They wished David Garrick could see, but he's dead in the abbey. Then someone, quite shabby, suggested that's where I should be. Lloyd George and Clemenceau, they carried on so. The king of the Belgians pushed in with Alfonso. They pleaded unheeded, and all of them cried in one breath, "There's another war coming if you don't stop mumming." The night I appeared as Macbeth. Poor old Hamish. Poor old Dougal. Yes, I acted so tragic the house rose by magic. I gave them such wonderful thrills. My tender emotion raised such a commotion. The dress circle wrote out their wills. Gallery boys straining to drop tears uncomplaining. The stalls put umbrellas up, thought it was raining. Some floated, some boated, and 5 of the cast drowned to death. And the poor programme sellers sold programmes while swimming. The night I appeared as Macbeth. I thank you, and I bid you a fond farewell, dear people. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow.